What's up, Pasta Folk? It's the Flavor King, guys, and welcome back to Cooking with Flavor KL. Today, we're going to be cooking some Salisbury steak. Man, this is going to be a mouth banger. I mean, this Salisbury steak is going to yell comfort food. Okay, let's cook. Hey, guys, before we get into the video, look, go to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe these videos. Guys, we're trying to reach 1,000 new subscribers this year, okay? Okay, guys, these are our ingredients. I have some better than beef bouillon, salt, complete seasoning, garlic salt, black pepper, paprika, some of that W sauce, red pepper, onion powder, and some ketchup. Now we have 3 slices of bread. We're going to wet the bread. We'll wring it out, and we'll use that in our Salisbury steak mixture. We have some diced bell peppers, red, green, yellow, and a diced onion. And over here we have some sliced bell peppers and onions. That's going to be for our gravy, okay? For that 40 weight dark brown gravy right there. So that's what we're gonna put that in. All right, we're gonna get into it. Okay, guys, what I have right here is a bowl of water. I didn't want to move the camera over the sink. So what you want to do really, man, is just get your bread, soak it in the water, wring it out, put it in there. And we're gonna do that with all 3 of these. That's just gonna help the bread incorporate into our mixture a lot better, where we don't have clumps of just dry bread. So that's gonna go into that meat mixture. Then we have our onions and bell peppers. We go with about 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of onion powder, just a dash, I mean like a light dash of the red pepper, just a dash. There you go, that was good enough. You probably didn't even see it come out. That's how small amount you want to use into that, okay? And we got our paprika. Probably 1 teaspoon of paprika. Tablespoon of complete seasoning. Tablespoon of black pepper. Tablespoon of granulated sugar, granulated garlic. And we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of our W sauce. That's gonna give it the umami, the real savory taste right there. Then you wanna go in with your God-given mixers, with your hands. You just wanna mix all that in together. All right, we want to mix all that in. Make sure all your ingredients are incorporated. You want to make sure you got moisture in your meat too, because you don't want it to be dry. See, that's what that ketchup and that W sauce is gonna do. And about another half a teaspoon of ketchup. See, this is not that Salisbury steak our mamas used to give us in those TV dinners. This is gonna be, man, top of the line Salisbury steak. Now the meat that I'm using is an 80-20. That means that's the fat content in it, the 20%. Now you can go with a 90-10 or more lean beef, which will give you that more steak-like feeling, but this is gonna be good right here. Now you wanna get a handful of your ground beef mixture, and you just form it into balls. Then we'll flatten it out and make it like the classic hamburger once we get over to our pan. Want to make sure these things are about the same size so when you're cooking, they cook equal time. Then we should get about 6 or 7 patties out of this. Now, if you want, you can also add an egg to it. That'll help as a binder also, but I put the bread in there, and that should be good enough. Now, what we'll do, we'll put these in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes so they can firm up, set, so they don't break apart easily once we start to putting them in the pan. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna put these in the fridge. When we come back, we'll be ready to fry these up. Okay guys, we're back. We had our Salisbury steaks in the refrigerator. Now Okay guys, here we're putting our burgers, our Salisbury steak burgers into some all-purpose flour. So when we sear these in our frying pan, that flour is gonna give it just what you need to get those crispy edges on there. We're only gonna cook it about 3/4 of the way done. And then when we like braising it in that gravy, it'll finish cooking it up. We're not deep frying it, so we don't need a lot of flour, but you do want to make sure it's get the crispy surface. So this is what we'll be looking like, okay? We're gonna move over to the frying pan. Okay guys, we're gonna put about 3/4 cup of oil, 3/4 cup of oil in our pan. And then we're gonna fry our burgers up. Okay, so these, we got the Salisbury steak patties in the grease, and we're gonna brown them on both sides. You know, you cook it about 3 to 4 minutes on each side until you get the crispy surface. Then we'll flip it over and fry the other side. We'll drain that grease off, cook the other side for 4 minutes, and then we'll make the gravy. Okay, we just flipped over our Salisbury steak. They're cooking just right. About 4 to 5 minutes on a medium-high heat. We'll take them off, strain that grease out, and start making our gravy mix. Our steak's about 3/4 of the way done. We're gonna go ahead and remove them from our oil and get the gravy ready. All right, guys, so we're gonna be pouring off the grease, getting all those burnt pieces out. Okay, we're gonna pour some of that grease back on. That's where we're gonna make our gravy from. We're gonna saute those down until they get a little translucent and soft. Okay, guys, we're gonna add a tablespoon of our battered and beef base. That's gonna increase that beefy flavor. And then we'll add 3 tablespoons of flour. We'll add 3 tablespoons of flour. Cook that off. I don't have any beef broth, so I have to use water. But that's fine. We'll let that cook for about a minute. And get off that raw flour. Okay, so when you add this water, you want to get it to just over the top of the meat. You get it just over the top of the meat. And then we're gonna bring that to get that back to a boil. And then we're gonna cut it on low. Now you get all that fond off the bottom of the pan. That's all going to enhance the flavor of that gravy. So there we go. So once that starts to boil, it's going to thicken up and it's going to make a nice gravy. We might add some kitchen bouquet or some browning just to make that gravy a little darker, but that's what we're looking like, guys. Salisbury steak. Everything's cooking up right, y'all. Hey, guys, the Salisbury steak is done. It's nice, tender, great flavor. Thing of beauty right there. It's a vision of love. Just melts in your mouth and it takes you all the way back to when you were a kid, man. You had that Salisbury steak. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Cooking with Flavor KL. Guys, no matter what you do, whatever you do, do it with flavor. Peace.